everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Team Toyota of Princeton, and look what I found. I found the last one they're going to get. This is a 2024 Toyota Camry TRD. Midnight Black Metallic is the color. We have the black and red accents on the interior, TRD action on the interior, and of course underneath to give you that sporty performance out of this Camry. And you know what? All of these have been built. No more are going to be built. So if you want a Camry TRD, you're beyond the end of the line. This is the last one this dealership's going to get. They're all made, all 6,000 for 24 done. The 25 Camry is now in production, and they're going to start making deliveries next week with the 2025 Camry here in central New Jersey. So this is it. And we've already done a full review on the Toyota Camry TRD, but I love this car. I'm biased. I love this car. I wanted to do one more of these. We're going to try to make it a little bit shorter once I stop yakking away here at the beginning and make a longer drive. So let's dig in. Front end of our Camry TRD, the Midnight Black Metallic, looking good. LED headlights, standard bulbs for turn signals, of course LED DRLs. Moving in, it's all blacked out, looks great. Of course, I'm not a big fan of those fake Sarad air curtains, but what are you going to do? This baby's going out of production. This is it. We do have the body kit here that's on the bottom of the vehicle, as you can see, where we're going to have these areas right here to channel air down the side of the vehicle to give it not more range to tank, but to make it break through the air quicker, give it more performance. And of course, we're down at a ride height of only 5.7 inches. So if you're going to have some speed bumps, be really careful on this baby. Now, what we're looking at here is a 19-inch TRD matte black wheel. Of course, it's aluminum alloy. We're now going to have 12.9-inch diameter front rotors with dual piston calipers in the red. Looks good. TRD badge looks good. Now we have Michelin tires on this, 235 on the width of 40 series sidewall 19s, and that's going to be all four corners. Front wheel drive on the Camry, of course, but I'm just loving the black against the red. Let me know what you think. The rear spoiler, it's just got one cool looking presence on the road. We do have some LED turn signals on the side view mirrors, color match front and rear door handle, color matched roof, shark fin antenna, no sunroof. In the back of the Camry TRD, we do have this big deck lid spoiler coming off. Looks more like a little wing. Looking really sick on this baby. Blacked out Toyota Camry underneath that. Functional dual exhaust with the TRD. Looking good. As we come around the other side of the car, what are we talking about with suspension-wise here? Well, we're going to go with a front strut suspension multi-link in the rear. Now, TRD has tuned this up. Stiffen it up, stiffen up the chassis, give it more performance. So that's a good deal on that. So I like how they've handled the suspension on this. But now let's take a look at our engine. Under the engine of this TRD Camry, for the last time, Toyota's 3.5 liter naturally aspirated V6 engine, mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. 301 horsepower, 267 pound-feet of torque, MPGs, 22 in the city, 31 on the highway, 25 combined. Looks beautiful. There's your engine oil in case you're wondering what you need to put in here. Give you one last close-up on the Toyota V6, because it is gonzo. Quick look at our interior, because we want to drive this baby. I'm liking the footbox with the aluminum finish on the brake and accelerator. We're going to go power seats with lumbar manual assist for the front passenger. Then we have the black interior, TRD embroidered into the front headrests. Looks good. Let's jump in real quick now Now, let's turn off our four ways. Now, there we go. We got the 9-inch infotainment system, wired CarPlay, Android Auto. This is the old one, no nav. Backup camera, though, we'll give you a shot of that. Sorry for the strobing, but that's how it's reacting with the camera lens. But it looks good with trajectory, so no problem. You're going to get single zone climate control, and you're going to get USB 12 volt and a secret compartment to store things. But not to worry, if you're looking for USB-C action, well, we're in the center armrest right here with an A and a C. So they got you covered there. I like this analog digital combo with the red dials. Looks good. And what kind of drive modes do we have? We have normal, we have eco, and we have sport. And we're going to be rocking in sport today, no problem. I love the leather wrapped wheel with the stitching. Flat black on our switchgear. Looks good. Like how it looks on the interior. I like the detail with the red. TRD gear shift knob right here, looking beautiful. So they really paid attention. And in the back, we have the same seating and color combo, but I would have liked the same TRD on the back headrests, you know, just to finish it off. But overall, it's really, really nice. And for those of you who need to know about this, it slides to block out that side sun. Yeah. Opening up the trunk on your Camry TRD. There's a button right over here on the right, and you hit it, and up it goes. Nice and easy. I'm loving the floor mats here. That's a Camry TRD with the piping. Look beautiful, and you got the same carpeted cargo mat that's going to come with it, and you're going to get the Camry all-season mats underneath that. And if we pull this baby up, you're going to get a jack and tools and a spare underneath that. So they got you covered, and you're going to go 15.1 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of the Camry's trunk. So plenty of room to store stuff. Nice job. Let's take a quick look at this window sticker one last time. Camry TRD for 24. There's your fuel economy estimates. Here's your standard equipment. There's the options. And here is your final MSRP of $37,091. This vehicle, final assembly, Georgetown, Kentucky in the United States. Now, let's get this baby out on the road. '24 Camry TRD. Last drive here as a new car on the channel, and right away let's get the obligatory action out of the way. So we got good visibility out the windshield, side glass, side view mirror, rear window, no problem. Blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, all that jazz in the Camry TRD for safety. But like I mentioned earlier, you got a lower ground clearance in this Camry TRD. So be careful the speed bumps and that kind of thing. If you're worried about that 5.7-inch ground clearance, you can always go with a Camry XSE, which still gets you the V6 at the same horsepower with the same 8-speed automatic and a higher ride height. So just in case you're worried about that kind of action. All right, we're coming up on the highway. I'm trying to get off of Route 1 in Lawrenceville since we're in the last drive of this car, just because it's so full of traffic lights and whatnot. So we'll get up on here on the highway. And it's a really fairly quiet car if you listen to it. Now I got the air blasting because it's a hot one out today. But you got some wind noise, but overall pretty good. Kind of a muted exhaust note. And it would have been nice to have something a little bit stronger out of the exhaust of this Camry TRD. But you know what? They added some performance to the Camry. And I got to give Toyota credit for that. they've taken their naturally aspirated V6, they've stiffened up the chassis, stiffened up the suspension, given it some bigger brakes, and given it a cool looking body kit, cool colors, cool interior, and given it some performance. Now, is this a unbelievable track weapon? No. But is it fun to go out on the weekends and just like have fun on the back roads? Sure, why not? It's got some nice handling. Hit this curve. And the tires are letting me down more than anything else, and the seatbelt's strangling my neck, so I can't see who's coming. That's not good. But I do have the red seat belts, which is kind of a cool color combo. Now, I'm not going to claim, like my buddy Joe Rady, that's going to add 5 horsepower. But feels good overall here on this drive so far. Alright, so now we're up here on the back roads. We're going to give it a little bit before we need to head back to the dealership. But now I got it in manual, in sport mode. We're using the paddles to shift. So let's see how this does in these sharp turns. Do we have a weekend hooner? Let's see. Or is this all glitz and no glory? Down the road we go. So I do like the way it handles in those turns, but again, these tires obviously are letting it down a bit. These all-season Michelins. You know, you throw some Sport 4S on here, and I think even maybe some Pilot 4 All Seasons, get more stick to the ground. You might have more fun with this vehicle overall, if you know what I mean. But you know what? The shifts are pretty darn good. Let's try the downshifts. No problem. Let's take off again. Feels good. Gets up to speed. I love just a linear torque delivery out of this V6 engine. It's fantastic overall. Really, really like it. And the 8-speed just really, really smooth. So it's a well done sporty Camry. It's got some glitz, it's got the looks, it's got some performance, it's got some fun, and it's all over. Production's over. They're all made. 2025 hybrid only Camrys are on their way. If you want this car, go out and buy it. I'm taking it back to Team Toyota now, but let me know what you think. If you're looking for that sporty mid-size sedan with the reliability like this V6 has, is this the kind of action you would go with? Because this is a bulletproof power plant that's going to give you some driving fun. Let me know in the comments what you would do. But I want to thank Team Toyota of Princeton for allowing the channel access to this 2024 Toyota Camry TRD for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. You enjoyed this video? Please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing. Turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.